My name's Owen, and a couple of years ago I was on the BBC's Race Across the World with my mate Alfie, and we somehow won it. But I'm not here to talk about that today. I'm here to talk about the Mix's life skills modules, and in particular the resilience one. I always had times growing up, particularly during my school years, where I didn't feel good about myself. I lacked confidence, I was highly anxious, didn't know who to turn to, what kind of help I needed. Some of the kind of thoughts that I would be having back then that spring to mind are, not thinking I'm good enough, just lacking the confidence, thinking, do people like me? Am I good enough at this? Can I do that? These thoughts consume you, it's so hard to just put them to one side, or when someone tells you not to worry about it, it's so difficult to do that. It sounds like a cliche, but people always say, a problem shared is a problem halved, and I can't agree more with it. A lot of the problems I faced, I feel like I felt like I was the only one facing that, and that was a big kind of thought for me that I didn't like. But when I spoke to other people, and they're like, you know what, Owen, I feel like that too sometimes. Even when I spoke to my parents about it, and they would be like, yeah, I used to feel like that. I used to be like, okay, I'm not alone in this. I'm not the only one thinking like this, and that really helped put my mind at ease and realise that everyone has these feelings and it's normal to feel that way. I feel like being kind to yourself is the biggest way that you can actually help yourself. You might get caught up in your work life, your relationships, your school life and stuff like that, and it might really be consuming you. But something as simple as, taking a walk, cooking your favourite meal, getting a takeaway, playing your favourite sport, or just watching some TV, anything that takes your mind away from the problem and into another reality just for a little bit can really help put your mind at ease. And often you'll come out on the other side realising that the problem you were worrying about is nowhere near as big as you were making it in your head. If there are any young people watching this now and they feel stuck like I did for many years of my life, particularly during school, then it's to know that you're definitely not alone. You've got these websites such as The Mix, you've got me, anyone online who, preaches about mental health and has struggled themselves. They're always willing to help you, and you're loved by many people. You can do whatever you put your mind to it. If I can do it, believe me, you can do it.